And y'all are on mute, just so you know.
Now we're not. Thank you.
Where we good then?
Yeah, ready.
Okay. I'll call the meeting to order at 5:00. Alex is present. Heather
Yes.
and myself.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah.
Do we have any changes?
Nope. So good.
I'll second.
All in favor? Yes.
Yes.
Approve, amend, disapprove the minutes from September 15th, 2025.
I'll second.
All in favor? Yes.
Yes.
And we've got teacher report from Mr. Sogner.
So I made just kind of a open running document to go over some of the things that I've noticed for the facility and maintenance needs for the campus. Kimberly will have some money later on that as of now to be spent by a certain point in the near future. So to help her with that and maybe to entice somebody who can do numerous things, look at the list and say, I can take care of that and give a bid for it. So this is the bid. It's a Google document that Kimberly has access to as an editor, and I'll just keep modifying it as I talk to other teachers. So it just kind of lists each room in the building itself, and it talks, the first thing is just the exterior of the building, because we have seals and gaps that we have a lot of like rodent problems right now in the classrooms. We have roof leaks that need to be taken care of in certain places, maybe in others that are hidden in certain mechanical rooms and closets. I noticed that there was some water damage in the like the PE area here in the multi-purpose room. I don't know if that's old or new, but the drop ceiling tiles stink. But this, however detailed you want me to talk about things, I can. I know you guys are pressed for time at certain moments, but if you would just take a few seconds to look at it first, if you have any questions. And then on the very back, I just kind of left the space for like big ideas, maybe big improvements for things that would cost more money, but might be important for the school in the long run.
Do you want to highlight maybe like your top three?
Well, I mean, like the biggest thing for me is kind of taking care of the roof first.
Yep.
It may not be able to be done before winter hits, but taking care of roof, because everything else lies under it. And if we attempt something, it might be futile.
Yeah.
And Mr. Stogner and I talked about there's a roof company out of Angel Fire. Because we've tried the Cuesta, we've tried the gutters, we've tried all of those people, and we still end up with a leaky roof. But there's someone in Angel Fire where you have to actually pay like $500 for the inspection, but then that 500 is put toward the repairs. So it's not money lost, but you know.
And I've spoke with Kimberly. I'm willing to try to help and attempt when I have time. I just haven't had a lot of extra time for taking care of some of the roof things. Cause like really, if we have a long enough hose and we run water over the areas where we know we have active leaks, we will eventually see that. And we can kind of isolate it down to a point. But as somebody who's willing to spend the time and really taking care of it, because we've had people from maybe house.
We've had three different companies come and look and
right.
try to repair our roof.
Right.
But
and I mean, like, you know, in the in the multi-purpose room here, I was like, if we have an active water line where we could have a bottle fill-up station, it would alleviate, some of the challenges that staff experience here with kids filling up because we dump water all over the place with the current setup. It's on a milk crate right now. It's not great. It's not fully safe. So there's things like that. Like to me, one of the big items that I thought would be great would having a better impression on students and families and visitors when they come in, and maybe trying to figure out a better secretarial area for Tanya. Like I talked with Tanya briefly today. There's a space in that closet. If we pull apart that closet, and she said you could even have like a glass kind of interface with public from that little nook in the storage area.
Yeah, but my thought is my thought is to take that science room and turn it into
To make
an
both of them.
office.
Yeah.
And then have the little bitty, what used to be her office
Right.
where they had to come on the playground, have that be a little learning space, or, kids have to see social workers or they see a counselor, then have that space there. Move all those filing cabinets out over here, take those science cabinets that are in there that we've never used and put them in a classroom where they might actually be used.
And I think that would be a great idea. I mean, given that we have permission now to pursue
Yeah,
construction.
to build.
So the utility of the campus will change and the spaces will kind of adapt as needed. So I didn't have that. in
No, I know,
perspective,
that's fine.
But that's great.
Mhm.
So, there was a area in the back that we could do kind of like our hopes and dreams if we had enough money to kind of pursue other things. But number one, try to like take care and tighten up all our water issues, period. Like, I don't even know how my classroom is going to be. I had a active kind of condensation line that would drain out on the floor. They put a sump pump in and it goes over the porch and dumps out. I'm praying that it does that little, maybe half-inch, quarter-inch line doesn't freeze and lock it up and it pours out in my closet. But when they removed the PVC condensation drain, they never patched the hole. There's just an active hole that runs from the exterior of the building into the mechanical in my room. So, rodents can get in. There's another one where we had the hot water circulation unit. It's no longer in use under the porch area in the back before Ronnie and them did that construction. There's a big hole where there was an air vent like going out so pigeons could come in, and I shoved some stuff in there. I just haven't done all of the things that I would hope to do just due to time limitations, with trying to prioritize my classroom first and then, the other facilities there. This winter, we're going to see how the sewer line holds up. There was a lot of money that was put into the sewer line to help alleviate it. We had flooding in my classroom because the sewer line would back up and then the sewer water would come into access to that wall that is my connecting wall. And then all my carpet would soak up the black water.
That room, I've
Are you
got.
gonna do new carpet in there?
So it's not old carpet,
It is
but it
very
has
new,
been,
I
but it's
put
been,
to shampoo it,
yeah,
professionally.
it needs a good
Because
clean.
I've done it and attempted it just with like residential grade materials, just to keep things going.
Cause, Space worked as his cleaning carpet.
Majestic,
Yeah.
is that what it's called?
Mhm. We usually do that in the summer, but we could
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
find out about winter.
Did Chris dig it? Sewer line already?
He is so good at like accommodating.
Chris?
No,
Oh, the Majestic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, the carpet cleaners, no, Chris.
No, I was like, I was like, what?
He said, yeah, no, sorry.
No, and I'm concerned about the hole too, that it wasn't plugged.
Yeah,
And now there's
so-
one in the mechanical room
so
and now
from-
one in your
from
room.
that water heater on demand unit that was there.
Uh-huh.
There's also some
Yeah,
residual leak. I think when the water lines are not actively used and there's more static pressure on the line,
Mhm.
there seems to be a water intrusion point from the exterior wall in that
Yeah.
exterior maintenance closet. So sometimes there's a little bit of water that shows that's
I-
been present, and then other times it dries up.
I'm sure if we looked at the Chris text,
like,
we would see that
Kim-
there was reach
I
out.
have Chris dig up.
Kim, Kimberly has given me permission to kind of break apart the wall, and I just want to see how much mold is back there and see,
Didn't you
kind
have
of
an
see
issue
the
with the
piping, see
street
what we
something?
can shut
That's the
off.
biggest thing we were gonna-
I don't. I'm
No,
not hypersensitive, and I
did that
don't
already.
seem to have
That's done.
student,
And that was the water
but
line up the sewer.
it is something that we
And
need
it's
to
done.
address, you know, because mold and mildew, like no bueno anywhere, like we go. Like one of the big things that's like a nuisance for staff and administration would be like, I would rekey the entire building. To like isolate it down to a few keys. We have so many different keys. It is hyper frustrational. And I think I know a gentleman from Cuesta who does lock and key stuff. But I would prioritize that if you guys would
So
be.
like, what do you mean? I thought all the exterior doors were one, like,
The exterior doors are actually very close to
Right.
all being, there are 3 keys for the exterior
So
doors.
I used to come in through the like specials room, the OT and Ariana.
That's
room.
one, yep, that's one. key.
That was one key. I
And that
didn't have
matches
keys to the
this one.
front door.
No, that matches this one.
Okay, so it matches that one. And maybe that one too, but some of the
Mhm,
classroom
It does. The
keys,
brass key is
like
what
the-
matches.
The main thing would be like changing out the
But it would be nice to not have, you know,
The fobs are
bunch of keys.
excellent, and I think they've alleviated a lot of the challenges.
Yeah.
But now that we're actually like locking classroom doors, EAs don't have all the keys to get in and do service in a timely manner, and then they need to knock on a door, and I'm the one who has to like answer the door. I can't have a student open the
No,
door.
right.
So it creates a disruption of flow in the class. And like we have magnets on the doors, but they aren't always utilized correctly by students. So they will lock themselves out when they could have slid a magnet over the latch. And it's just the nature of being a young kid and
Mhm.
not being hyper aware of certain things.
could the
But-
doors ever be the magnets? Or is that too?
No, they could, but that's gonna be a lot more costly. But I mean, I think rekeying the interior, I wouldn't focus on rekeying the exterior right now.
Because of the
It's,
fobs.
there's two different sets of keys.
But if you could do it and wrap it in a quote and it's an extra few $100 to get it something, it might just be worth it and isolate everything down for a new administrator and say, here, there's 3 keys for
Well,
this.
then my suggestion would be, and yes, I agree, rekeying, but I would wait till the new building and
Oh, yeah.
rekey everything to match the
Or
new
we
building.
hold extra cartridges or hold those numbers in advance to give to the construction group for them. Cause like everything has like a numbered product
Yeah.
identification to
Yeah.
it. So I think, you know, if we do in advance, we just say, hey, we're gonna have this many doors on the new building.
That's what I don't want.
Maybe buy those cartridges.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
right.
it would be a cheaper way of getting through with it.
Yeah.
I'd like to
But-
see all the bathroom leaks.
Yeah,
'cause that's
for
where-
sure. Those are important.
But those are kind of like the things that I would focus on first. And then there's a lot of little more kind of petty aesthetic things. The buildings have some settling. There's some cracks in the main hallways where you can see the building settled. And the whole drywall has like a split line. You could just kind of caulk it, patch it, paint it. Like this light wasn't working last time,
It's gonna go out. I've got Tanya looking at how to
but I would like
order.
say change everything all at once.
No, yeah, if you're gonna get them
'Cause
out
if you're
here.
gonna get a boom out here.
Right,
And they're gonna,
sure.
pull it
100%.
in the building, you might as well change all the bulbs.
Mhm.
Just to kind of cut out that for years in the future again. Or see if there's like adaptive LED lighting or something that would last even longer and provide like a similar thing. But I don't know all the code regulations for,
Mhm.
School buildings, so I'm not the perfect fit for any of the.
Well, I agree 100%. The roof has to be first because that's the
But I-
mold
I
that
kinda
coming
just
in.
wrote like number 1, roof, number 2, kind of, water, like we've had issues with water shutoffs, not fully working. They're older, they've been here for 20 years on this side of the construction. Like we had to rip out that sink.
Mhm.
Was it this?
It was
This
this year.
year? Okay, I
Mhm.
can't even remember any.
Yep.
So I pulled everything out, had to cut the platform down because we had pork that spilled
Mhm.
and it went in
Through the
between the
cracks.
wooden slats. And it would have gone rancid. So like we were able to take care of that. So, there's a lot of little things, different faucets and fixtures could be changed out.
But I think I would want to find a plumber who I can get out here. Like that's the
Bond-
problem.
Bond Plumbing will come up to Red River. They do charge you for travel, but they come up here and they actually do everything that they're supposed to do.
Mhm.
And
Every small.
But
no, they
like,
come when they say they're gonna come. They do the job. It is expensive.
and if they're responsible for it,
Yes.
and we'll come back, because like if we just, I'd prefer that everything gets changed to like a quarter turn shut off
Mm.
in here than just kind of like wrenching on something for,
Have you ever thought about Clayton? I know he's like. not
Clayton Cost?
Fully doing all of this stuff. I don't.
They-
Whole,
They just do, he just does sewer. He doesn't do that. They quit doing all the porta potties, but he just does
does
sewer.
the sewer, but he might be a
Sewer line.
resource.
Yeah.
He might be a resource.
Yeah, no, that's great.
But I think the only ones I've been able to get, well, the plumbers will come up here too, but
Okay.
Bond comes up here and is reliable.
and.
I'll
if-
reach
they
out
do a
to
good
that
job.
Angel Fire person. That Katie, you're gonna have to send me that name. I met her we were at your table at the
She's,
gala. Huh?
she's Sam's friend.
Okay. Gonzalez?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sam Gonzalez is the one that brought her. It was
Okay.
her plus
Got it.
one. Yeah.
I will reach out to Sam and get that.
Yeah,
Thank you,
like
Mr.
one of the
Wagner.
big ideas for me is if we could create kind of water shutoffs that we know shut off an entire area of the building. So say we have a breakage somewhere and we can't use the shut off there, we would have to shut off maybe the entirety of this side of the building to take care of it. But if we have a shut off like in this area prior to everything coming into the kitchen or the bathroom, we shut off one area and we stabilize maybe toilets and everything. Because a lot of the times if we have water problems here and it gets shut down, we funnel everybody down to new construction, or new construction comes over here if they lose it on that side, because we have two water lines that come in. But if we can introduce like reasonable placements for water shut off, I think it would be super helpful managing kind of the stress and dynamics of like trying to keep water flowing for 80 kids. And keep the school up and running so we don't have to send them home.
Thank you.
This is.
Okay, it was Taos, not Angel Fire. It was Taos, but I've got the roofing company, so I'll reach out to them tomorrow. And I would just use SB9 for that. We've got a pot of SB9, and then that SB9 may pass for the election. We'll see. If it does, we'll get a little more. But we'll start with the roof.
Okay, but yeah, if you guys ever need anything like going on into the future, just please reach out.
He's my secondhand
Yes,
maintenance
sure.
man. Thank you.
Just a working document.
Yeah. Awesome.
Perfect.
Any
Thank
other
you.
questions? We're good. Okay, I'm gonna.
Get out of here. Thank you. Gotta go potty the dogs.
Drive safe.
All right. Yeah, you guys have my report there in front of you. Maintenance and repairs, you got a much more specific list over here from Mr. Stogner. Thank you. We're still working on making sure our professional development is taken care of for our annual as well as our school safety plan. So that's good. The only other thing I wanted to share with you before questions would be that the Public Education Commission is now looking at implementing something that they're calling indicators of success for governing board bodies. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention. There is a survey online. I don't know why the administrator got it. I would think that it would go to the governance council, but I have a question into them about it. But that's just some of the questions that they're asking about, is the leadership, respect, and trust of
I
the
think I
staff.
saw that.
Did y'all get
I think
this?
I
Art?
saw that.
Okay, awesome.
I don't.
I
Okay,
think a survey.
look at it. See if it's something like
Yeah.
that.
It's entirely possible.
It's,
but
yeah, 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 yeah. But anyway, it's one of their, it's their new, kind of, brainchild for supporting, governing boards and bodies. And so, that's just, I wanted to put it on your radar. And that's it. I'll stand for any questions that you might have on the, oh, wait, I have one more thing about that. On your calendars, if you would like to add, there's a governing board dinner in Taos at El Monte Seguro, if I said that right, Sagrado, on Saturday, February 21st. So I'm sure you'll get a email about it, but I wanted to put it out there already for you. Governing board dinner, and I know that they're going to talk a little bit about these indicators of success. I don't know what else they have, but I was sitting in on a work session for the PEC and they brought that up. So you guys are Saturday, 2/21/26. Luncheon.
And then that you sent me an email about in Albuquerque, but my trainings have, I believe for my first year, have to be that
Okay.
online.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then perfect. And then you guys, if you wanted to, could go to the Tamaya either on the 11th or the 12th. I know you're going to say no because and I know you are too. Y'all are busy. But the 11th or the 12th, you could get all 5 hours done of December. Or you can do what you've been doing. But I want to always give you the options of, hey, this is what's come across my email. So,
I want to prioritize the school zone signs.
okay. So I think they're going to say, it's our responsibility, but I'd love for the town to take care of it. Yes, yes.
Get with Linda on that.
Okay.
Because
We used to have them, yeah.
Yeah.
well, they're there, but the thing now that the town's dealing with is all the people come off the pass. This is a racetrack now. It's paved. They haul.
Mm.
So should we get on the agenda for the,
Council.
for the next, I mean, no, we're not going to get on it
I
for
think
this
just-
one. So just go at, okay.
We
Mhm.
need signs in. The
Okay.
flashing ones.
For what agenda? Sorry. Which
For
one?
the school zone signs,
Yeah.
like flashing sign.
Yes, yes.
I would just ask Linda and be like, hey, we want to put new signs in.
Okay.
Is this something that we
This-
work on together, you guys or us?
Okay.
Highway.
State highway, someone.
But it's a town.
No, it is a town.
Oh, because we're on the high street. Yeah.
So
I
and
think
if they want
she's
to go
still
half,
out of town.
she's back. She was texting me earlier.
Okay,
There's
okay. Okay, I'll try to catch her tomorrow afternoon. and Get that
Yeah,
on her
if
radar.
it's an email or whatever, but
Okay.
I mean, it'd be nice to get like ones that are flash on the timers and
Mhm.
either we have control or the town
For
does.
sure.
On the web posting.
No, we will talk to them again about the crosswalk. I waited on that because I wanted to know where the pedestrian gate was going to be.
Okay.
And so what I want to do is put one here where parents pick up, and then I want to put one there for fire drills, like,
And
so they
I
go
don't know
there.
if there are, like, we can get the road painted, the school zone on it, so it's not like flashing light, but it's on the road. I'm sure they'll be open to ideas to send people down.
So school zone, got it.
Yeah, we have to fill it out of the board.
Yeah.
School zone
I don't remember what.
crosswalks.
Just any other safety paint.
Yeah, sure. Safety features. I think that's a great idea. I mean, I had to really work to get it before, and then when they tore up the road, and it was torn up for so long. So yeah, I really feel like they'll do it again as long as they have the paint.
Work on them with.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, that's
Slow
down.
Just like curious on the prices. There's no price listed, so I probably don't want. to
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I think the last time we checked, they were, I want to say $1,500 to $1,800
Yeah, it looks like.
a piece. So,
Yeah, I would expect $2,000.
and especially if you have the blinking light on the bottom. I mean,
I like the idea of the speed.
I do too.
Where it gives them speed. Okay.
All right.
No public comments.
No.
And then we've got, discussion and potential action to vote on the monthly financial statement and bars if needed.
So earlier today, Reed and Katie and I met and discussed went over our financials. You have everything in the packet. Everything, once again, looks like it's going well. School is in a good, sustainable spot. There's a couple outstanding checks that Kimberly followed up on. One was
Got
got
clarification back.
clarification back. One, we're still waiting on clarification. If not, we'll need to find out what's going on there. But in general, everything is good. Revenues are still exceeding expenses, which is good. And I think do we have a bar tonight, Katie?
Yeah, the GOB library bar.
All right, the GOB library bar.
Is that in the financial thing?
Yes.
Didn't see it all.
I don't think it's connected to the packet, Katie.
Yeah, it's that large document that's like 15 pages of writing.
Okay, but does it have the bar with it?
No,
doesn't-
because this is the weird one. You guys have to accept the money. Once you accept the money, I can go do the bar. And then at the next meeting, we can update the minutes. Or we can just list in the minutes library bar. There's only one a year, so it's not like it's hard. Yeah.
Library bond money, and usually every couple of years has to be spent plating some respect to the library for each classroom, whatever. We have received a little over $3,000 that we need to accept, and then we will have a bar going after this. Next month, we'll have a bar to account for that money.
Cool.
So that's our next little item down.
We've had motion for the monthly financial statement and the library bar.
We have to do those separately. We've got them. Put them together. Oh, you put
Yeah,
them
that's-
together?
Just trying.
No, there's the accept a library
Well,
grant
oh.
is the next.
Oh,
Well, we don't have any bars, so I guess.
Yeah.
Monthly financial statement.
I'll second that we approve the monthly financial statement.
All in favor?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the GOB library grant.
I'll second.
All in favor? Yes.
Yes.
Water safety policy.
this is a state, I think I hope I put it in there for you. This is a state requirement that every school have a policy to keep our children safe around water. So we do have a river in town and we do river cleanup. And so, I can see the accountability there. So that is all this is saying it's what the risks are. It's saying what some essential tips for parents are. It's giving them some guidelines and some resources and, where you could possibly do swimming lessons if you felt like your child needed that. So that is that.
We have a motion to accept the water
Make
safety
a motion
policy.
to accept water safety. I'll second.
All in favor? Yes.
Yes.
Discussion and potential action vote on accepting the changes to the special education service policy.
So Sarah has been working with the Office of Special Education, trying to make sure that we have all of our policies in alignment with what the expectation is via statute. And so this highlighted one, progress reports on goals will be sent home quarterly was added for the quarterly goals. And then the other addition was LRE 5 for justification, least restrictive environment, for clarification there. So it was a small change, but it was a change that needed to be done because of statute.
I'll make a motion that we accept the changes to the special ed services policy.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
And we've got discussion and potential action to vote on accepting the continuation of our Equity Council MOU with Roots and Wings Community School and adding Moreno Valley Prep.
So Moreno Valley Prep, Tammy Dunn, reached out to me after her charter visit. And they are moving from a district charter to a state charter. And so she asked me how we take care of our Equity Council obligations. And I let her know that we are an MOU with Roots and Wings. We each have our own Equity Council lead on campus. And she asked if she could join us. And Dan said it was fine, that it didn't matter if it was 2 schools or 3, that it would help her to be able to, because it's a 10-person council. And so trying to find 10 people who fall into, the category of special ed, Native American, economically disadvantaged. There's all of these things that have to be checked off. And so by coming together and keeping our council as we're shared, and then each lead gets to be on there too, gives us that 10 plus that we need to be in compliance with their request.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
No old business and then executive session.
Do we have executive session today? Okay, I'll make a motion to enter executive session.
Invite Kimberly into that, please.
And inviting Kimberly.
Kimberly, or do y'all need me for executive session?
I don't, no, we don't, well,
I'm gonna invite you
yeah, I
anyway.
want to invite you in, Katie, because I do have one question.
Okay.
And,
Okay. no doubt.
yeah, we just want to pause recording.
Did
What?
she motioned?
I made a motion to enter executive session.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes. You can say.
Oh, we
See,
have
I
been
know, but
recording.
Chris-
Yes, I have.
Good.
Pause recording.
Only matters stated in the motion were discussed in executive session and no votes or actions were taken.
I'll make a motion to accept the report on executive session.
Second.
All in favor? Yes.
Yes.
Next meeting on the 17th of November.
Yeah, how's that
Do I
look?
keep that?
It is before Thanksgiving break,
It'd be
which is
2 days before
positive,
Cuestas.
and it'll be 2 days before Cuestas. So the question would be, would you rather meet after the Cuesta meeting, or would you? Because the 24th, we're still here.
I think we just keep the 17th and we
Okay.
can always add a special meeting.
Yep.
I'm gone the 20th through the 2nd. So
Okay.
Probably the 19th or
I'll be so small.
5:30.
Yeah, do y'all want to go back to 5:30? That's what our,
5:30.
is that better?
Go 5:30, yeah.
Okay.
Keep it
Alright.
Either way, 5 or 5:30.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I
You
think
guys
we had to
pick.
do this for Katie. but
I just want to change, do another.
I don't have to go to Towson, so 5 o'clock does that.
Nice. I just want to change our OMA if we change it to 5.
Yes.
So I'll just,
stick with 5:30.
okay. And then if you let me know, I'll put OMA on the agenda for next time, and then we can move it to 5.
And I'll adjourn the meeting at 6:05.